Hey, a million years ago, I did a talk show, and that's what you're gonna see, so enjoy. It's just short clips, but I think you'll dig it. I'm sitting here with Don Rickles. Now, somebody told me that you were a shy kid. That's hard to believe. Were you shy and self-conscious?
Well, yeah. Well, see, my mother, rest her soul, she was the kind of woman, you know, when you lived in New York all my life, most of my life, and, you know, she was the type of person on the bus or the subway would say, "This is our street, we're getting off." And I would hide under the seat and go, "Give me a break, Ma, don't talk so loud." She said, "You're so self-conscious, you got to stop acting like that." But I think most actors and actresses, I can't speak for you, Whoopi, but I think most of us, because we're on the stage and outgoing, when we were kids, we're very inhibited. And I was kind of inhibited, you know. Yeah. My mother was sort of a Jewish General Patton. And, you know, she got up in the morning with a helmet and a sword and gave orders. And I went, "Give me a break, Mom, give me a break." I loved her dearly, but, you know, she's a very strong woman. And if it wasn't for her, I'd probably still, I was the guy at the dance, you know, everybody else got the girl.
Right.
And I wound up in the corner with 14 beautiful girls telling jokes, but no action. And I went home at night with the covers over my head humming a lot. I didn't have the confidence when it came to the girls. In fact, I was 38 years old before I got married. Yeah, you haven't seen her, my wife. Anyway, but she's very beautiful. She's over the fireplace a lot. But now that's a joke. That joke could cost me.
Yes, it could. Are you a romantic kind of guy?
Yeah, I sit in the house and say, "What time's dinner?" No, I'm a romantic kind of guy in a different way, not in the sense of maybe strolling in the park holding hands, but I do little sentimental things, you know.
Now, when you realize that you have this gift, I don't want to call it insult, because that's not really what it is.
Thank you. So many people over the years, I could never shake that word. I always used to say, it's not an insult when I pick on people. It's a rib. It's making fun of yourself, the world, things around you, without being cruel. And I think I've been blessed with the fine line, how far you can go with somebody.
Right. You get excited or have gotten excited about some of the people you've met in your life. I do too. I get, you know, because it's great. You're from Brooklyn, I'm from Manhattan. We're better, we know this. But when you think of, you missed that, well, that's okay.
Because you're not that interesting.
I know, baby. I know.
This is a great show. Is this going to be on? Okay, good.
Clark Gable?
Oh, yeah, he was great. Clark Gable was the kind of guy you said in the film. They said, "Okay, Clark," my first picture was "Run silent, run deep." They said, "Okay, Clark, Rickles, you walk in and you say to him," he's a captain of a submarine, say, "The men are in trouble," whatever the lines were. And he'll answer you. And I'd say, "Sir," and I don't want to do impressions now, but I will. Right. And he turned around and he said, I said, "Sir, the men are in trouble. Should we take the submarine down?" He said, "Take the submarine down 1,000 feet, dive. Fire one, fire two." Then they'd go, "Cut, that's a print." Then I'd say, "Clark, are you going to lunch?" "Why do we go to lunch? Let's all go to lunch, we'll have a good time." It was the same guy.
Yeah.
So the idea was, when you told them to act angry, they went, "I'm angry." When you told them to act happy, they went, "Ha, ha, ha, I'm happy." When you told them to act sad, "Gee, I'm sad." It was the same people.
Yeah.
Today, it's, 20 minutes, Dustin Hoffman in the corner, Robert Loggia, "Charlie, Charlie, ah, Charlie, roll him, Charlie, Charlie," And I say, "Hurry up, lunch." Lunch is coming up.
Do you ever think about the influence that you've had on the younger folks? Are you surprised when you come to something like Comic Relief and everyone is just like...
I have all these people, these youngsters that were like talking to me, as you said, a little bit in awe. And I find that very flattering, because I do believe in my heart that I'm one of a kind. I mean, I don't know of anybody in this industry that lasted or has gone as far as I have doing what I do.
Yeah.
And I think that's the secret for all of us, including yourself, that we all have to be different than the next artist, because otherwise you just fall into one big, boiling pot.
Yeah.
So I think I've kept myself different than the next person. I wouldn't suggest there are other young comics that try to do what I do, but I don't think they can do that. I really don't, because I think it's an inner thing, like you have with your acting, which is wonderful, by the way. And when you do set scenes on the stage, it's you, and nobody else can take that from you. You have a certain knack of doing it a way that the audience responds to. And just to let you know, with all the years I've known you, but not known you really on a one-on-one level, and I must say, you're a delightful lady and a and a big, big talent. And I think you deserve things, because I hear so much good you do for other people. And that's delightful. You don't hear about that too often.